Charlie, can you go in the foyer? There's one more box that has a lid like this. Can you grab it for me? And can you also grab me scissors?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Paul.
Damn it, I can't get these. Thank you.
Or you were joking. Was true. Rosa died in that fire. The fire got set. I'll tell you that's not it. You were involved in that case, right? It was 1980. So you didn't know it was a little girl. But according to her birth certificate, yes, sir. But then I had my investigators dig a little deeper, and that little girl surfaced at an orphanage in Albuquerque a few years later. She's alive. They lost the set after that. But it does mean his daughter could be anywhere.
This is nothing that we have to figure out, folks. She looks exactly like her mother.
Hello, everybody. I'm kind of here by myself right now, it looks like. There doesn't seem to be anybody else here in the room but me. So I thought there would be more people, but I guess not. Well, that's okay because I'm still going to talk about these love ladies. I think I will start by talking about the Platinum Journey box itself. Sorry, it's showing up backwards on screen. When I do it live, I never can figure out why that happens. This is a Mizi doll. The company name is JHDF Fashion Doll. The box is textured. You can't feel the polka dots are printed on. You can't feel it, and this is not a real tassel, but it still looks very nice. It's got that very nice trunk feel to it, although I don't think I've ever seen a trunk with like a nice belt like this is, which is kind of cool. And of course, on the back, you have all the warnings. All of the boxes for these three dolls are going to look the same. So let's start off with me getting out the name tags for these dolls, so I can at least talk about them the right way. All right. I guess everyone is very nervous about the election. I was trying to give folks a chance not to be too nervous. Just telling a few friends I'm here. By the way, these are the season 3 dolls that we are looking at. The one in the front, we're starting with a new character, Isla Mujeres. Isla Mujeres. And I'm going to talk about her dress first, and then we will talk about her face. This is very interesting because he could have made the choice to line it. He didn't. So it's got this very nice seacoast feel. It almost feels like a net in this dress. And underneath, interesting choice, since it really doesn't go with anything else, you have, oh wow, very interesting choice. Those are denim panties. Very interesting choice. I like that choice. And they close with hook and eye in the back. The denim, like any denim that you would see from Integrity, is also incredibly soft. And it gives a nice shadow to under the dress. So there's a little modesty there as well. And the dress drapes beautifully in the back, and I'll show that to you in a second. It has a nice drape in the back. Again, not lined, and I don't think it actually needed to be, especially since I do see now that those panties are, in fact, full-on shorts. So it's almost like a cover-up. She's not wearing a bra, though. There is, however, and this is why I had said originally, interesting choice given the blue. On the top of the dress, you have pink and white netting. So it's pink and white knitting, and there's a gold trim that matches the netting of the dress, but the pink, the white, and the blue, very interesting, very coastal choices. Gorgeous hair, lots of product, very tight curls as you can see here. Um, I will kneel her down in front of the camera. Um, Much better rooting job considering that they've had problems with that in the past. Very simple earrings, nice gold shell. And I will bring her back a little bit so you can see. And I will put the flashlight on so you get a better sense. Her eyes are green. There is brown eyeshadow, very dark brown eyeshadow at the bottom lid. A little bit of a gloss, a clear gloss, I would say, on top of that. Silver lining the eyes, good choice. The pink of her lip is just a smidge darker than the pink on her collar, as you can see. Still a good call. She's got this very nice, simple cuff bracelet. Very long nails. The Mizis were the first to do the long nails. Show her face again. You got it. Can you see it now? Hey, Vince. Can you see it now? A, can you hear me? B, can you see her face? So just let me know if you can see her face, Vince. So
She killed her sister.
So we also have, by the way, so I'm going to come back to the face in a second. Vince was here, and I did show her face. We'll come back to the face in a second. These are the shoes. They are espadrilles. Very nice. Very nice floral detailing. You're going to see that. You also see the braiding here. I think they meant braiding to match the shoe. I think they meant the braiding to match the shoe, and it kind of doesn't, though, unfortunately. Because that would, if they had gone with the yellow, that would have made a lot more sense, and it would have matched the shoe beautifully. So, because this is a strap, let's just pull this out a little bit. Maybe I can easily slip these on tonight. We'll see. Uh, Vince, are you back? We seem to have a new visitor. As I slowly put on her shoes, or try to, because it is a strap. Uh, do it this way. Okay, so that's one. See, I have to be very careful because this is usually where I break the shoes. But I also can't get it to stay on. I don't know why it won't stay on. Alright, so let's try again. Try to get this over the heel. There we go. And then in the heel, this is what I hate about these kind of shoes because they're always so tricky to put on. And you have to almost put them on counterintuitively to how you would put on your own shoes. All right, so that's one on her foot. Very nice. So let's try the other one. Oops, did what I did not want to do, so not sure if I'm going to be able to get the left one on now. We will see. I truly do not like these because it's very hard for those of us with less than perfect fingers to put these shoes on and off. And no one's ever figured out how to make a tool to make this easy for us to do.
This is a new episode, Mom. Well, the two Latinas are still alive.
So there you go. There you go. Her shoes are on, and they are quite festive. I like them. Very festive. Let's see who else we've got on here. We're going to doesn't change the drape of the dress too much because the heel of her foot kind of builds into the heel of the espadrille. So I was not surprised by that at all. But let's put that down. Let's put that down. Here we go. Let's push her back. Lift this up. There we are. So let's talk some more about her accessories. She comes with this very nice, solid, does not smell bad. Because sometimes when you get straw like this, it has a weird sweet smell, but it doesn't in this case. The flowers come out, which is great because that's playability off the charts. So it's like she's gone shopping. And I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna do that. Just gonna do that. Very nice. Now, what's also very nice is you get this flower. See this flower right here, and it has the earring backing, which means you can put it in a whole bunch of different places. You can possibly put it on her hat, like so, like that, or you could put it in her hair, or you could put it on the bag. So, by the way, the hat also very nice, not terribly sweet, but very solid. I know you guys are probably thinking, why is she sniffing the hat? But like I said, I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't smell terribly. You could actually almost, I would think, almost even put this on. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it on. Hopefully, not regret this. I'm going to put this on. Maybe, possibly, I'm going to put this on like it's the center of her dress. So let's see if I can get away with doing that. Sit her here, possibly see if I can get it through. Now what I'm going to put it here, and oops, I think I just lost the piece, but that's all right, it'll stay. So yeah, so I decided to put the flower. I've seen photos where the flower's in her hair. I just decided to put it in her dress. So there you go. So the body, it's still kind of hard to get her on the stand and have her stay. But here she is. I'm going to move her over here for the moment. Give her her moment in the sun. Give her her moment in the sun, so to speak. There she is. So there she is. Move this a little closer. There we go. A little forward lighting. There she is. I think she's a very nice doll. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the second doll in the series, which is called, it's anime, but it's called the Royal Guard. So let's switch out. We'll put anime in the center now. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. This is the anime sculpt. I will do the close up on her face in a second, but oops. I will do the close up on her face in a second if we can get her to stay. There we go. This is the anime sculpt. As you can see, I've seen the anime sculpt with a little bit wider eyes, so that's a little bit of a surprise. Let me go ahead then and continue to talk about her since we started with the eyes. Fortunately, she's not as easy to bend as the other one was. So let me move her back in here and let me get the light on it, the extra light. She has very dark brown eyes that are surrounded by a lower lid with a lavender eyeshadow. Very, very, very light gray on the top lid. The lashes are real. They're applied. They're very long, typical Mizi. Matte lips to match the red of her jacket. That's the Royal Guard color. If you notice the detailing, oh, you won't notice the detailing because I have to move the camera down. If you notice the detailing, she's wearing riding pants, which is interesting because the boots are not riding boots. They're not quite long enough to be the riding boots. So very, very interesting detailing there. Very cool. Very nice detailing there. The trousers appear to be sateen, and I'm not sure about the jacket. We'll find out in a second if it's lined. It is lined in white. It's lined in white. We have that nice red tweed, red, black, and gray, I would say, which would explain the eyeshadow. The red, black, and gray. The back of the pants are going to close with hook and eye. They are also apparently lined in white, which is an interesting choice given that the pants are black. Obviously, you have the nice belt. The pockets do open. Surprise. Let's put it back on the stand. The pants make it very hard to really motion and move around, but the pockets are real and you can evidently put stuff in it. Go figure. Okay. So very nicely detailed there. The hair, not a lot of product. Well, that's weird. This side does, this side doesn't. This side, which is going to appear to be your left, it's actually my right. Looks like your left, it's actually, it looks like your right, it's actually my left. These are very tightly product. This is loose, but the hair is completely well rooted. This is new. Again, this is the best rooting job they've done. Period and full stop. It's the best rooting job they've done because they've had trouble in the past with that, as you all know. So, here we go. Now I got a legs to kneel. So, oops. There we go. Up her down. Okay. So we get a little bit of a close up of her face. Put the light on it. Um, I've seen, as I said, I've seen better animes. This is not a particularly good one. Good night. Be well. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, it's 9:30 on the East Coast. It's not looking particularly good for the Democrats. Oh, it is looking good for the Democrats. Okay. Da, 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 da. This just into the Emanuele newsroom. It is looking good. You know the boots? I said that they look like a riding boot in that they have the right buckling detail. They are not the right height. I don't think they're going to wind up being the right height, and I'll tell you why. They should come up and over the pants, and I don't think they're going to. So we're about to find that out. And I'm trying to figure out which side is the flatter side. Here we go. So this is the right side. This is the right foot. So let's put the boot on. The boot goes on very easily. And the zipper zips. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You see those skin? Traditionally, that would not be in the riding boot. That skin, it would go up and over the pants. The idea, of course, being that you would want the rider to be completely covered on a horse, and you don't want them to have to worry about dust from the trail. So, or dust from the pavement or the street, depending on where they are going. So that's the shoes. They are on. I don't think her foot is completely in this one. I think I got it in now. Yeah. Okay. So she comes with some interesting, as you will see in a second, she comes with some interesting accessories. Let's push her back for 1 second and talk about these. This is a very interesting piece, slightly materialistic. Not sure who the Royal Guard is supposed to be, if it's supposed to be British or Russian. The hat sort of floats between it being British and Russian. This would be money if you could take this out, and you can't. Unfortunately, this is not one that you can take out. So, and evidently the hat goes on with the strap. Let's see how successful that is. If the distance is right, it would make sense. Here we go. And then it makes sense why her hair is in this. Then it makes sense why the hair is in the double bun, so it can stay back easily. Hat still falls off. Okay. So I'm going to sit her down like this, and I'm going to try that again. From the sitting position, maybe put the hat on first. Get the chin, get it under the chin. And maybe it's not going to fit as perfectly as I would like, but there you go. It's on. All right, so the hat's on. Unfortunately, it looks like the curl is coming out a little bit on what's going to really be the right, but again, this is filming backwards, so it's the left on screen, but it's really the right. The nails are a beigey color, and we get an extra set of them here, slightly shorter, but not really. Also dialing hands. You do get these now. Now I get it. See, originally I thought these were supposed to be, and you would put these on, and they're whoops. Wonder Twin powers activate. Thank you, you asshole from Discovery, that we're not getting the Wonder Twins movie. See, I thought it was going to be a hand muff. Now I'm realizing, and I will double check with the photo that I have open on my phone. No, no, I'm right. No, I was right. These are the hand muffs. They go over. They go over the cuffs. I thought for a second you could put them down over the boots, and maybe you can, and just give the boots that way. That would be a little kind of cool playability. But they're supposed to go over the cuffs. By the way, very, very nice. So, you know what? Let me. Well, I guess it really comes down to, and I do have these on backwards. Haha. Okay. All right. So let's take off the shoes because I did have them on backwards. Let's put the cuffs up. Let's put the cuffs on the ankles. They're supposed to go on the coat, but I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to take a solo. I am going to put them on so they go over the boot, and they give the boot a little bit of a different look. They give the boot a little bit of a fur cuff look, and then it looks a little bit better, like that. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty cool look. I like it that way. I think that's going to be a cool look. So the final piece that goes with this doll is this lovely saddle purse, which I like a lot. It's a lovely saddle purse. I'm assuming it's going to open. It does with magnets. Not a lot of give here that I can put in a lot of things. Certainly not the muffs. But I do like it because you have the option of the gold and the leather strap. And I like the unique look to it. So in terms of the outfit, I like the outfit. This is not my most favorite redhead from them, though. So that is anime. And that is the anime sculpt. And now we're going to switch her out. And we're going to go with the final doll, who was originally my favorite. Originally the reason why I was interested in this series. Let's balance her. Push this down. Put anime aside. And we have, she is called Kelly Woodson, and the skin tone is Californian, and I'm believing she's supposed to be Scandinavian. And so there's lots of interesting here, and lots of interesting. I think this is so. We're going to start with berries first, since I happen to have them in my hand. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the puff, if this is supposed to be a purse or what. I think this is what I thought the black fur was. This is actually her her muff, which we will do then in a second. And then you have these lovely pieces, which I believe again are supposed to be extra to the arms. And we will set that up in a second. But let me take off. Let's talk about her dress and her face, and then we will do the rest of her ensemble. For somebody who's coming in from the cold, this is it's a very nice dress, but it's got an off center slant to it. It's asymmetrical. The skirt is asymmetrical. Almost like a crepe material. It's a turtleneck dress. It's form fitting. It's very stretchy, very nice. not wearing panties underneath, so I'm not going to say too much about that. I like this dress a lot, and I think this dress is actually going to wind up on my my me doll shortly. I like, and it's good. It would actually go very well with that look. It's a cool dress. She has on this very interesting headband, which is like a coffee color. Let's kneel her in front of the camera. It's a coffee color. I'll turn it to the side and put the light on. It's a coffee color brown and then a darker brown, platinum blonde. Her face, her eyeshadows go, it's like a very silvery brown right at the lower lid, almost like an off-white, like you put too much milk in your coffee. Then you have the coffee brown, then you have a light brown. Her lip is meant to be neutral. It's almost like a light brown, a little bit of blush. And her nails match the dress, as you can see. Because she is, because she has these really nice curls, she's not wearing any earrings, which makes sense. Okay, so let's put her up on the stand. Let's talk about the dress. Let's talk about her coat, excuse me. The coat is not lined. Kind of a surprise to me that it's not. I would think that it would be. This is, whoops, this is the string that had held it in. Let me take that off. Not lined, but I guess they feel like the hands are not going to be that big of a problem. The fur is very soft. This is supposed to be a knit, but if you, and it is, but if you see on the inside, it's a manufactured knit. It's not a hand stitching. But it does look very nice and very warm, and of course it's hooded. So the idea is, and I'm going to take her hands off. And again, these also very soft, and these are supposed to go with the jacket. So I'm going to take her hands off, roll the sleeves up a little bit, put these on, put the hand on, same pattern. And now she's sitting down. I'm going to go ahead and gently feed through her sleeves. There we go. So then the way that this works, when thusly posed correctly, it does look like the coat has sleeves. So it gives the coat a little extra wintry definition. There you go. Quick words about the boots, which are the other part of this ensemble. Evidently, they're very easy to slip on. Kind of interesting idea. They're supposed to be like cowboy boots. Interesting patterning. Doesn't match the dress, doesn't match the knit. Not quite. It's almost like bats from hell, which wasn't nice to say, but I will put this on. Okay, so we're going to do this. The boots were very easy to slip on, so that's a bonus. Always a bonus when the shoes are very easy to slip on. All right. So there she is. So that is, again, not sure if this is the muff or the purse or the what. I think it's supposed to be a purse, but I'm not sure what you can actually put in here. But yeah, that is them. Gorgeous, gorgeous dolls all the way through. I like them a lot. Still relatively easily available on eBay and on through your favorite dealers. Mine is Rudy Terrell. I'm not sure how many he has left, but still pretty easy to find. It is going on almost to the 10 o'clock hour. So I am actually going to stop this live stream here, and I'm going to be back at around 10:30 Eastern and do a second live stream, um, where I'm going to do two more Mizis, and then I'm going to be done for the night. But I did want to. I was hoping more people would want to come around. But all right, so these are the three dolls. I would definitely say, if you're going to get, each one of them has their own uniqueness. So if you're looking especially for something with resort wear, I would say definitely get, um, if you're looking for resort wear, definitely get Isla. I was very impressed by the cut of her dress and the denim surprise. Her face is nice. It's not my favorite sculpt, but it has potential. Anime definitely has a very Christmassy feel to it. I like the plaid. The pants are a surprise. They're nice riding pants. But my favorite by far is, and I have to make sure I get her name right again, is Kelly Woodson. I love the brown. I love the jacket. I love the boots. I love everything from top to bottom. So if you're going to get one, start with Kelly. And which is a surprise for me to say, because guys, I'm not the hugest fan of blondes. But if you're going to start somewhere, I'd say start with Kelly. Okay, guys, that's it from here. I'm going to stop here for a few minutes. I'm going to get my own updates, and then I will be back at 10:15 Eastern Standard, and I'm going to do two more Mises, and that's going to wrap me up for the evening. Okay, everybody, those of you who are here, thanks so much. Those of you who are watching this later as a replay, I hope you found this informative, and everybody take care. Bye bye.